Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today's video is an unboxing and first impression of 4 samples from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So if you guys are interested in seeing this, then stay tuned. And also, if you're enjoying my content, please make sure to like and subscribe. And let's get right into today's video. Okay guys, so today I received some samples from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I'm so excited. Some of these fragrances have been so highly talked about and have such good reviews and so much hype, and I'm so pumped to try them. And I thought I would do an unboxing and first impression video with you guys because I don't think I've ever done an unboxing and first impression on film. So I'm really excited. This is probably my most hyped up. I'm like so pumped to try this Baccarat Rouge 540 once and for all. I literally just opened the box and took everything out. This is the tissue paper that comes in the box. So really nice tissue paper. And everything is just wrapped so nicely. This is what the samples look like with the nice little bow. And I also have my invoice, which also comes in a nice envelope. So Maison Francis Kurkdjian does not mess around. Everything is really nicely packaged and the presentation is so beautiful. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the bow off here. It's so pretty, you almost don't even want to get rid of the bow. And the samples that I have are, of course, Baccarat Rouge 540, which I've been so excited to try. I also have Oud Satin Mood, Oud Silk Mood, and Aqua Universalis. So this one I haven't heard too much chatter about on social media, but I did look up the notes for quite a few of the fragrances, and this one looked like it might be promising. And then between the Oud Satin Mood and Oud Silk Mood, I would say that most of the hype goes to Oud Satin Mood, but I've also heard good things about this one, and I thought I could compare and contrast them a little bit. Yeah, and then of course the Baccarat Rouge 540. So I don't have all the notes in front of me. I haven't even looked at these notes this morning. I want this to be like truly just a first impression. And I find sometimes when I look up the notes and then I smell a fragrance, I'm looking for those notes and it sometimes ruins it a bit for me. Anyways, by the way, you guys, these were fairly affordable. I think for all 4 of the samples, I think this was maybe 25 Canadian dollars or something like that. And it's a really good way to try out fragrances before purchasing and biting the bullet, because every single day I'm so tempted to just bite the bullet and get Baccarat Rouge 540. I've been talking myself out of it, and yeah, we'll see. So yeah, we'll see if this is worth the hype. I'm gonna leave this one till last because this one is the one I'm most excited for. So we'll just put that one aside for now. So I think first let's go with the Aqua Universalis. Fragrantica says this is a citrus, floral, musky, aromatic, green, white floral fragrance. Yeah, let's go ahead and spray this and give this one a shot. All right, so I'm just gonna hold that there for you guys while I'm smelling it here so you can see what I'm smelling. So this is Aqua Universalis. Okay, so this is a very fresh, it's a very fresh, kind of aquatic, citrusy, refreshing fragrance. It's not bad. I don't really love citrusy, aquatic fragrances to begin with. It's not bad. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice for what it is. I don't think I would purchase this one myself. It wouldn't be my favorite, that's for sure, but it is nice. It's a very watery, refreshing, aquatic, just really light fragrance, very light. So yeah, that's the Aqua Universalis. I'll quickly look up the notes here for you guys. Okay, so now that I look at the notes, I can pick up a couple of things in here. So it actually says the top note is Lily of the Valley, and I can pick up some floral notes now that I come back and smell it. There's also lemon, bergamot, musk, orange blossom, woody notes, and orange. Yeah, and the 3 most prominent notes in here are Lily of the Valley, lemon, and bergamot. So yeah, definitely a very light, refreshing. I feel like I would wear this if I was on a boat. I don't know, I feel like I'd wear this if I was sailing or something. It's kind of like a posh, citrusy fragrance. Not my favorite. I would not buy a bottle of this. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Oud Silk Mood. This is what the bottle looks like. So Fragrantica says this one is a rose, floral, oud, woody, fresh, spicy, herbal fragrance. So I'm expecting to have a lot of rose, a lot of florals, and some oud. And yeah, we'll see how it is. Let's give it a spray. By the way, I know some of you are probably freaking out that I'm spraying perfumes near a candle. Don't worry, it's my house. I'm not trying to burn it down. Everything will be fine. Let's see how this one smells. This is Oud Silk Mood. This is Oh, that's a really nice oud fragrance. It's nice. It's very nice. I think I'm gonna like the satin one better. There's something about this that I don't absolutely love, but it's nice. It's a nice, definitely a rosy, oudy fragrance. I can definitely come up with other oud fragrances, especially rose ouds, that I have smelled that I like better. It's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of spices in here. I definitely pick up on a lot of the spices, and I think that might be what throws me off a little bit. Like, it's okay. It kind of reminds me a very little bit of like Mancera's Oud Vanille, but I prefer Oud Vanille. Oud Vanille is sweeter and more vanilla. This one is definitely more spicy. This one, I believe, is this men and women? Yes. This one is marketed toward men and women, and I definitely would rather smell this on a man. I think this one leans a little bit more masculine than female. So I think I might give this one to my boyfriend to see if he likes it. Okay, so just really quickly, I'll let you know the notes in this one. So there's rose, oud, chamomile, papyrus, hedione, bergamot, and guaiac wood, if I'm saying that properly. Yeah, so this one's not my favorite. I think it's probably that chamomile and that papyrus that kind of throws me off. I think if they would have put some vanilla or something in here, that would have been a lot nicer. So this one is definitely more on the herbal side of the oudy fragrances. This one isn't like a really sweet gourmand oud. This is definitely like a lighter, more floral, herbal kind of an oud. Okay guys, so moving on to Oud Satin Mood. Fragrantica says this one is a rose vanilla, floral, powdery, balsamic, and oud fragrance. So according to Fragrantica, it should mostly be floral and sweet and powdery, and the oud should be like a background supporting note. I really love oud fragrances, and if this is anything like what I think it's going to be, I might be tempted to run out and buy a whole bottle. So I'm nervous. Just don't worry you guys, I'm not spraying my candle. Okay, let's give it a second to dry down here. All right, let's give this guy a sniff. Oh my God. I have to let the alcohol dry down, but you guys, that is really nice. I'm just gonna give it a second here. Oh my gosh. Wow, you guys, I have never smelt an oud fragrance quite like that before. I need to look at the notes because I need to know what's in this thing. It's very powdery, it's very sweet, it's very oudy, but it's literally like satiny. Like, it is kind of silky, creamy, very smooth. It's a very, very smooth oud. Okay, so the notes in this are rose, vanilla, oud, benzoin, and violet. Rose, vanilla, oud, benzoin, and violet, and see if we can pick some of those up. Yeah, I definitely can smell the violet. Oh, you guys, this is very nice. Very, very nice. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those fragrances that I will keep coming back to, and eventually one day I might bite the bullet and want to get a full bottle. That tends to be the trend with me with a lot of rosy, vanilla, woody fragrances. This is a very smooth, floral, oudy fragrance with some sweetness to it from that benzoin and that vanilla. Oh, it's beautiful. It's definitely very feminine. This, where I would say the Oud Silk Mood is definitely more of a masculine fragrance, this one is 100%, although I think a man could wear this too, but this one is 100% more feminine. That violet and the benzoin and the vanilla really just sweeten it up, and yeah, it really leans feminine. This is the type of oud I think you could wear, and it wouldn't be headache inducing for people. It wouldn't put people off. It wouldn't be harsh. Like, I know Shoggoth oud is so strong, and the oud is like the second or third most prominent note, whereas in this, the oud is not the forefront. You definitely get florals and vanilla and sweetness, and then the oud is kind of there to support it a little bit. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, it lives up to its name. It's very, very nice. I can understand why this is such a hot seller. I'm for sure gonna have to keep this. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's like I keep wanting to go back and smell it now. It's gonna be one of those addictive fragrances that I just have to keep going back to. It's very, 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 very nice. So let's hope I don't love Baccarat Rouge even more, because my bank account might be suffering after this. Okay, so this is the one I've been waiting for, Baccarat Rouge 540. The main accords in here, according to Fragrantica, are woody, amber, warm spicy, fresh spicy, and aromatic. I'm almost kind of nervous. I hope that it lives up to the hype because everybody is comparing it to Ariana Grande's Cloud, which I don't love. You guys know I really don't care for Ariana Grande's Cloud. I think it's nice, but it's too sweet, too young, too gourmand, too bubblegummy, fun, whatever. It just doesn't have enough depth for me, and I don't love it. But then there's other people who say this is actually very, very different, and this is way better, and the longevity is so good, and I'm actually nervous. This is so hyped up. I will be really disappointed if I don't love this. Okay, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I'm just gonna spray it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so nervous. Are you guys nervous for me? I'm nervous. Okay. And come on, Baccarat Rouge, please be everything that I have dreamed you to be. Okay. Okay, you guys, I can see now why they say that Ariana Grande's Cloud smells very similar to this. Okay, yes, I can see the resemblance between Ariana Grande Cloud and this. I do see where it comes from. The opening is very, very, very similar to Ariana Grande Cloud. Very similar. But this is not so sweet, not so gourmand. Yeah, it's close, but it's better. It's close, but it's better. This one smells a lot more refined. It's different. There's something about it. I don't know. Oh my gosh. This is a very, very nice scent. Is it blowing me out of the water right now? I don't think so, but I think that's because it's been so hyped up, and it's not mind-blowing, but it is very, very nice. I can see why so many people like this fragrance. I'm gonna have to spray this on my skin. I need to see how this changes and reacts with my skin, so just give me 2 shakes. I'm gonna spray it on my wrist and I will be right back. Paper doesn't always do perfumes justice. Okay, this is a very, very nice fragrance, and you guys, it is similar to Ariana Grande's Cloud, but this one is not as candy gourmand sweet. This has a different vibe about it. Let's look up the notes quickly on Fragrantica. So Fragrantica says that the top notes are jasmine and saffron, the middle notes are amberwood and ambergris, and the base is fir resin and cedar. So that ambergris and that fir resin, I think, are what's making it kind of sweet, but it's like, it's not a coconut praline vanilla sweet. It's a very natural, earthy kind of a sweet, if that makes any sense. I don't get a ton of jasmine. I do get a little bit of saffron. It's a little bit kind of soft, spicy, and then it is woody for sure. Okay, you guys, this is a really, really lovely fragrance. I can see why people like it, but I will be 100% honest. My mind is not blown. At this point, I'm thankful that I did not just bite the bullet and buy a full bottle of it. That could change in the future. I'm definitely obviously going to keep the sample and keep coming back to it. My first impression is that I prefer Oud Satin Mood, and I think that's because I am very much a woody, gourmand, rose loving person. I honestly think if I had to choose today, and I'd probably get Oud Satin Mood. I'm just smelling my hand again. I don't know. I really like it, but I can't say it's the best one I've ever smelled in my life. It's a beautiful, kind of a sweet, resinous, woody fragrance. I don't really know how to explain it. They've taken the notes and they have made it into something totally different than what the notes sound like it would be. It's a little bit sweet. It's earthy. I don't know. It's good. It's really, really good. Okay, guys, so just to quickly recap here, the Aqua Universalis is a very nice, refreshing, floral kind of a fragrance, and it's okay. I would not buy a full bottle of this. Oud Silk Mood. This is a nice oud fragrance, but I think more for a man, and this has quite a lot of spicy, herbal notes to it that I just don't love. Even now, smelling it again after it's dried down, I don't care for it as much. I know that when you shop on FragranceNet and FragranceOnline.ca and stuff like that, this one's a lot easier to find than Oud Satin Mood. Oud Satin Mood is always sold out, and now I can see why. In my opinion, Oud Satin Mood 100% is better than this one and more feminine for sure. Although this one's nice, but just not for me. Oud Satin Mood, beautiful, sweet, floral, very, very smooth oud, very nice. I think you could get away with this in a lot of different settings. It's gorgeous, it's very feminine. And yeah, this is one that I feel like might ending up on my perfume counter at some point in the future. Very beautiful. I'm not in a rush to run out and buy it right this second. And Baccarat Rouge 540. It's a beautiful fragrance. I can see why people like it a lot, but I'm also not in a rush to run out and buy a full bottle of this. I hope I'm not bursting anybody's bubble. At least now, you guys, I can sleep, I can rest. I've smelt this fragrance. I don't have to think about it anymore. I don't have to worry about, should I find a dupe? Should I buy the bottle? Everyone keeps talking about it. Is it worth all the hype? I don't know. At this point, I'm gonna say I don't think it's worth quite as much hype as people are giving it, because I have other fragrances that I like better than this one. So that is my take on Baccarat Rouge 540. Very, very nice, but I'm not in a rush to run out and buy a whole bottle. Okay guys, so that is my take on these samples from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Let me know down below if you guys have smelt these, if you've tried them, what your opinions are. Yeah, I'd be curious to know your thoughts. If you have Baccarat Rouge 540, I'd love to hear your thoughts as per how did you get it? Was it a blind buy? Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and that's all I have to say today. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. Make sure you head on over and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, because I do share a lot of things on there that I don't on YouTube, and I will see you guys all next time.